First thing, if you wish to use the microphone here at the community center, is to go ahead and power up the system. All you need to do is turn on the power bar. Those are right through the stage door. So turn on that power bar and make sure that the amplifier is also on, and you should be good to go. Okay, once you've powered the system on, the next bit is to make sure that the tablet is connected to the router. So we're going to go ahead and push the settings button there. And then I noticed that it is connected to MPCA, so we're good to go. However, if it was not connected to MPCA, we could click on there, and we could enter all the username and password information that we need. You will find the username and password information here on the sheet at the community center. The next step is now to go to the Mixer app. So you'll find that on the tablet. And we're just going to push, it says Master Fader. All right, and then I'm going to take my shiny microphone, and I'm just going to turn it on. So the first step is we're going to push and hold the power button. And that's it. That's the first and the last step, actually. And then I'll go ahead and talk into it. And I'm getting audio right away, so I know it's working. But there's a few places that we can control our audio if you're not hearing audio or you want it louder. We've got the channel strip. It says wireless. We can turn that down. We can turn that channel up. We can also mute that channel. And now I hear nothing. Okay, we'll unmute that. And there's also the master, which is over here on the far right. And that controls everything that's plugged into the sound system. So if that's all the way down, you hear nothing. Or if it's muted, you hear nothing. And then if we come up, we hear it again. And then you just can kind of set the levels to wherever you like the tone, and you're good to use the microphone. The first step to using the projector and screen here is to use the drop-down remote. So we go ahead and point that at the screen, and we push this fancy button here, and we drop the screen down. Step 2 is to go ahead and power the projector on. So we point it right at the projector up in the ceiling, and we push and hold the power button. You'll hear a click, and give it about 5 minutes to warm up and turn on. The next thing is to connect up the computer. So we're going to connect up our HDMI cable. Okay, so on this side of the computer, and then we'll connect it in here on the wall jack. Now we need to connect our audio, so we're going to go ahead and mute that channel so we don't introduce a bad pop into the audio system. And we'll go ahead and plug it into the headphone port. It's got a little headphone icon on it. And then we'll go ahead and connect our HDMI video. There we go. Now we'll make the connections here on this side, the wall side. So we'll connect up our audio on this side, like so. And we'll connect up our HDMI. So right now you notice this is a bit of a jumbled mess because it's kind of in a state of repair, but normally this will be a nice clean box. Same connections. Currently we're using this kind of spare cable. So this is where the HDMI comes out for now, but eventually it'll just be plugged into the wall as per normal. And then we connect our laptop power, and we're ready to roll. One of these actually isn't being used right now, the green one, so it'll probably be taped off. But if you got one that doesn't seem to do anything, just don't use it. There's a redundant jack in here. So we'll see if they remove that when they do the replacement here. Then we go over to the computer, and we'll make sure that we're set for the headphones, and I can see that that is correct. It could also be maybe set to the HDMI, or the computer will give you a few options, but we want the headphones. I'll make sure that my volume's turned up all the way. There we go. I'll make sure that the volume's turned up 100. Okay, so that looks good. And we're just going to watch a quick YouTube video here, and I'm going to make sure the volume's turned up on the YouTube video. Okay, and now I can see the image on the screen, so we're good there. And I'm going to go ahead and push play. All right, now we can hear it, and I can see it's coming in here on the movie channel, so I can control the volume on the sound system in the community center on the movie channel. Okay, and it works exactly like the microphone. You can mute it. You can control it at the master side as well, because the master controls everything. Oh, a little side note, you can also affect the mix between these two. So if I want my voice a little bit louder, I can turn it up here on The wireless side, that's channel 3 here. And then channel 4, if I want the music a little louder, comes up here. And the balance between those is what we call our mix.